Please stand for the national anthem, presented by Great Oak High School Voices of the Pack, under the direction of Great Oak High School music teacher and choral director, Sang Park.
Say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. Rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Good evening. I'm Joe Mueller, Director of Human Resources Development for the Temecula Valley Unified School District. It's my honor this evening to welcome you all to the Temecula Valley Unified School District's 4th Annual Ringing in Retirement Recognition Ceremony. I'd also like to extend a warm welcome and thanks to all of the family, friends, and colleagues who have tuned in this evening to celebrate and recognize this year's retirees. Before we get too deep into this year's celebration, I would like to thank Assistant Superintendent of Human Resources Development, Mr. Raymond Johnson, for his vision in establishing this event 4 years ago. I'd also like to acknowledge our Recognition Committee members for their support in making this event possible. Governing Board President Sandy Hinkson, CSEA Chapter 538 President Andrew Enriquez, TVEA President Jeff Kingsburg, Temecula Valley PTA President Becca Marks Anderson, Executive Assistant to the Superintendent Deborah Jilick, Director of Human Resources Development Tiffany Martinez, HRD Administrative Assistants Nancy Morellis and Kathy Sims, Public Information Officer Laura Boss, and last but not least, a huge thank you to Assistant Director of Human Resources Development Dr. Megan Carthen-Jackson for coordinating with JDS Studios and our photographer Alex and Jana Photography. Tonight, we are pleased to have assembled a distinguished lineup of speakers, including Governing Board President Ms. Sandy Hinkson, Superintendent Timothy Ritter, Deputy Superintendent Jody McClay, CSEA Chapter 538 President Andrew Enriquez, TVEA President Jeff Kingsburg, and our keynote speaker, Temecula Valley High School graduating senior Ms. Indiana Rivera Gandrung. Understanding that these are unprecedented times, I'd like to encourage all of you to use this evening as an opportunity to first decompress and reflect on the many positive impacts you have had on students and TVUSD throughout your career. This is an evening dedicated specifically to you, our retirees. This evening, we have an opportunity to recognize and honor 61 certificated and classified retirees from the Temecula Valley Unified School District. Each of you made a choice to undertake a career of service, and for that, you have made a difference. Whether it be providing instruction to students, supporting teaching and learning, ensuring safe, clean facilities, caring for and feeding students, or safely transporting students to and from school, please know that you have made a difference. It doesn't matter how great or how small, your life's work has made a difference in the Temecula Valley Unified School District, and for that, we will forever be grateful. At this time, it is my pleasure to introduce Temecula Valley Unified School District Governing Board President, Ms. Sandy Hinkson, who will be sharing a few comments in honor of our retirees.
Thanks to Mr. Mueller, members of the Employee Recognition Committee, and all those who worked so hard to put this event together to honor our retirees. It is so important that we have this opportunity to say thank you and recognize your careers. As you count down the days, I know it's a bittersweet goodbye. You can't help but look back and at the same time dream forward. Looking back, each one of you has shared your talents with our students and touched students' lives in endless ways. It's truly mind-boggling when you consider how many students you have had an impact on over the years and the exponential effect those students have had and will have upon others. Every single day you touched a life and made a difference. TVUSD celebrates its 30th anniversary this year. Some of your careers span most or all of that time. There was quick growth in many of those years, opening new schools, constant changes in standards, Common Core, evolving curriculum, not to mention technology. From the first emails, computer labs, websites, cell phones, to smart boards, Chromebooks, and more. I'm sure as you look back, you each have stories of all the changes you've seen and been involved with. And certainly this year will be memorable. I'd like to acknowledge the importance of the work you did to help build and grow our district. Your passion, dedication, and hard work have contributed to making TVUSD the exceptional school district it is. As you look forward, know you have fueled the future through the young minds and hearts you have impacted. I'm sure you are looking forward to time with the family, to yourself, to travel, to relax, and to no bell schedules. Although those are sounding pretty good right now. I'm a bit of a sci-fi geek, so as you ring in your retirement, I'd like to extend a Vulcan farewell wish. Live long and prosper, which is typically responded to with peace and long life. On behalf of the governing board, please accept our sincere appreciation and well wishes in your retirement. Congratulations.
What does retirement mean?
Social distancing. It's like you want to take a break from your homework and you want to go on vacation with your family. If you get tired, you put blankets on you and you get cozy and sleep. Like a retire.
Like a tire.
Yeah, so like use that for your car. You quit a job and you don't get fired because you just want to quit the job because you don't want to be there anymore. It's when you don't have to go to work and you can play all day and you can do whatever you want. Retirement means that you stay off of work and be with your grandkids. Retirement means tired and too old to do work. Means stay at work forever? Retirement means you're too old to have a job and you don't want your job anymore. I don't know what it means. Bye.
And now for a special message from CSEA Chapter 538 President Andrew Enriquez and TVEA President Jeff Kingsburg.
Hello, my name is Andy Enriquez, and I am President of Temecula Chapter 538. On behalf of all of the classified employees of Temecula Valley Unified, we wish you luck on your journey down the road of retirement. Thank you for all that you have given the staff and the students of Temecula Valley Unified. Know that you may be missed, but you will never be forgotten. We send you all the love as you start your journey down the road of retirement.
TVUSD 2020 retirees. On behalf of our 12-member executive board and our nearly 1,400 members, I want to wish you a very heartfelt TVA congratulations on your new pending status. TVUSD retiree. Whatever your role or roles have been for TVUSD, you have contributed, directly or indirectly, to how we like to describe our own teachers and specialists. Proven leaders of student success. As you close the book on this chapter of your life, you will begin others. I trust your purpose-driven work for TVUSD has resulted in many rewards. Now, as you turn the pages into subsequent life chapters, may you experience freedom, personal growth, and the satisfaction which comes from continuing to make a difference. As Lee Brower suggests, retirement is a thriving and new beginning. It can and should be a time for amazing engagement, growth, connections, contributions, and increased possibilities. Now you get to do what you want and when and where you want to do it. You are the envy of the working men and women of TVUSD. As Robin Williams charged to his students in the 1989 highly acclaimed film, Dead Poets Society, Carpe diem, seize the day. Congratulations once again on behalf of the Temecula Valley Educators Association.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming Temecula Valley Unified School District Superintendent, Mr. Timothy Ritter.
I am honored and excited to be here to speak to you tonight about your retirement. I want to start by congratulating you on reaching this milestone in your professional career. You have earned and deserved the recognition that goes with retirement. But most importantly, I think at this point in time, I want to share that I know that this is not the time of retirement that you had probably envisioned. You may have thought that you wanted to kind of sail out into the West quietly, or maybe you wanted to end your career with a bang. But we have all been in a position now where we haven't had those opportunities to celebrate this end of our career with our friends and our colleagues and share our goodbyes and just reminisce about the years that we have spent within this organization. And for that, I'm deeply sorry, because I'm feeling the same sadness that you do, and the fact that our collective retirement is absent that experience and that opportunity. But what I want to share are some words of optimism. I live in this community and I have the opportunity to see a lot of people who have retired, not just from our organization, but have retired from long-standing careers. And every one of them, without exception, has shared with me how much they love retirement, how fulfilled their life is, how they get to do the things that they didn't get to do in their professional careers. So whether you plan on traveling, spending your time with grandchildren, just simply spending time relaxing and doing the things you love, retirement is an exciting time. And I hope that you enter into it with the enthusiasm and the expectation of something special that you deserve and you have earned through your years of service. The final part of my message that I want to convey is one of gratitude and thanks. I want to say thank you in the most sincere way for your years of service to Temecula Valley Unified School District. And beyond what you have done professionally to serve our district, but truly to say thank you for what you have done to support our students and their families through the years. Whether it's meeting with them and supporting them daily in a classroom, or how you have been behind the scenes doing the things that make their day a little bit easier and allow them to accomplish what they need to do each and every day within the classroom. I'm very proud of Temecula Valley Unified, and what makes me most proud is the people that make up our organization and the contributions you have made every day to the students and the families that we serve. It's good to be a part of TVUSD, but I believe it's even going to be better in retirement. Thank you and congratulations. Each year during this celebration, we have a tradition of honoring our retirees by highlighting current TVUSD students and alumni. This year's guest speaker is a member of the graduating class of 2020 from Temecula Valley High School. She also attended Vale Elementary School, Temecula Middle School, and Margarita Middle School. This fall, she will be attending the University of California, Davis. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming a very talented young woman, Miss Indiana Rivera Gandrung.
Hello, my name is Indiana Rivera Gandrung. I am a senior graduating from Temecula Valley High School. On behalf of the students in the Temecula Valley Unified School District, I'd like to thank all of the retiring teachers and staff members for your service. Your work here in cultivating and inspiring the young minds of tomorrow will forever be appreciated by students, parents, and other staff members. To my knowledge, many teachers and school employees do not understand what a huge impact they've made in the lives of their students. Therefore, I'd like to share my story with all of you so that you can hear about the impact great teachers and staff have from the perspective of just one student. I have lived in Temecula since 5th grade. Because Temecula is such a beautiful city and a great place to live, sometimes people forget that there are residents of Temecula who struggle just to get by on a daily basis. When we moved to the low-income apartments in Old Town Temecula, I became very aware of my family's financial situation. My mom tried her best to provide for me and my siblings, but still, there have been many times when we barely had enough for food and bills, and sometimes we didn't have enough for that. I remember we would often run out of toilet paper, soap, deodorant, and other necessities, so we would have to ration out what we had until the next paycheck. When we were really struggling, we would barely have enough money to pay for laundry, let alone detergent. We could never afford to buy new school clothes. As a result, for many years, we had to settle for donated items. It was difficult to go to school with these financial problems. I felt inferior to my peers. I was often made fun of for the clothes that I wore and the fact that I got free school lunch instead of bringing packed lunches. The fact that many of my peers could buy things so easily highlighted just how different I was. What's more, because of my financial situation, I didn't think I would ever be able to afford to go to college. This idea caused me great anxiety and fear, as I thought I would never be able to achieve my dream of becoming a veterinarian. All these problems stacked on top of each other caused me great stress, but they also strengthened me. If it wasn't for the friendly faces of my teachers and the staff members at the Temecula schools I attended, I would have collapsed under all this stress. I remember many kind teachers in my early years of education who helped me succeed in school, despite my challenges. The teachers and staff at Vale Elementary School, Temecula Middle School, and Margarita Middle School all helped me regain my confidence in my skills in academics. They helped motivate me throughout the school year, even though all the pitfalls in my life. Once I reached high school, I received even more help from many teachers and staff members to ensure that I had all the necessities to be successful. The teachers, support staff, and administrators at Temecula Valley High School helped me excel throughout my high school education. I was lucky enough to participate in the AVID program for 4 years, where I was able to realize my potential and be supported by amazing teachers. They supported my dream to go to college and refused to allow money to be a barrier to my success or participation in school activities. They constantly encouraged me and even went as far as purchasing things for me with their own money. I am who I am today because of all the teachers, counselors, and student employees, from elementary all the way to high school, who went above and beyond to make sure that I had the opportunity to succeed. With the support from all my teachers, I have accomplished many things. I have applied and been accepted to 16 universities across the United States, including the University of Minnesota Twin Cities, UC San Diego, UC Santa Cruz, Michigan State, and Colorado State. Out of all these colleges, I am most proud to tell you all that I have been accepted and committed to my dream school, the University of California, Davis, as the class of 2024. I plan to attain my bachelor's in animal science in order to go to graduate school to attain a DMV PhD dual degree to become a veterinarian. This year, I also made an effort to apply for several scholarships. With the help of many of my junior and senior year teachers, I was awarded the prestigious Dell Scholarship. Not only will I be receiving a $20,000 scholarship on top of my financial aid, but I will also receive the latest model Dell laptop and support services throughout my college career. In addition, I was also recently awarded the Riverside Community County's RIMS AVID Scholarship. With the scholarship money that I have earned, I'll be able to fully pay for my first year of college without taking any student loans. I share all of this with you not to brag, but to let you know that as a low-income student from a single-parent household living in Old Town Temecula, my struggles would have far outweighed my dreams and aspirations had it not been for the amazing teachers and staff members at Temecula Valley Unified School District. I am just one student. I am the product of the hard work and sacrifices that each and every employee in this district makes in order to help students like me to realize their full potential. I would not have accomplished these feats without the support and kindness of teachers and other schools' employees. Although all of you who are retiring may not have crossed my path, you have undoubtedly crossed the path of many other students like me, and you have made an impact in their lives. You have lightened their load and made it possible for them to accomplish their dreams. Thank you all for your efforts in supporting the students of the district. Your service in our school will not be forgotten, and you will be greatly missed. I hope that you enjoy your well-deserved retirement. Thank you for making a difference.
Thank you, Indiana. Your accomplishments throughout your K-12 experience are a reflection of your hard work and perseverance, and the excellence of those who have supported you along the way. And now it's time to individually honor each of our 2019-2020 TVUSD retirees.
Julie Ahmed. Julie, what a wonderful gift you've been to the students and staff at AES. We stole you from Vail not so long ago, and you have been an outstanding Alamos Al ever since. Thank you for your dedicated devotion to the educational profession. How ironic that you're ending your teaching career back at the beginning as a kindergarten teacher. Thank you for the positive impact that you've had on the lives of our youngest owls. You will forever be a part of their story. Take care and be blessed as you soar to new heights in the beautiful season of retirement. You will be missed. Randolph Amiro. After a distinguished 20-plus years in the classroom, you are so deserving of retirement. We will miss your regular greetings of students, parents, and colleagues each day. Thank you for always checking in on your colleagues. Throughout his career, Randy has touched the lives of many students and staff. Thank you for your commitment to the Nicholas Valley Elementary School community. Preston Beach. Preston Beach loves teaching English. Mr. Beach worked hard to reach every student in his room. For years, he taught our seniors and provided practical life lessons for each of them before sending them off into the world. Over the past few years, Preston has served our at-risk learners, and his rich veteran experience, decades of strategies, and a natural ability to remain relevant and rigorous created opportunities for every student to succeed. Preston Beach is the real deal, and he was born to teach. We already miss him, but know that he will have more time to surf, play his guitar, spend time with his family, and do all the things he loves. Happy retirement, Preston. Howard Berman. Mr. Howard is a wonderful noon duty aide who has been with Tony Tobin Elementary School for many years. A grandfather of students on site, he has served as a consistent and reliable presence on the playground for many years. Mr. Howard has been a leader on the noon duty team, assisting in training of noon duties new to the site, and always keeping the safety of students front and center. Mr. Howard, we already miss you very much and know you are enjoying your retirement. Congratulations. Joanne Blakemore. Joanne Blakemore has been the backbone of Rancho Vista High School for 13 years. She has trained countless administrators with patience and understanding. Teachers and staff adore her and value her wisdom. Her love and compassion for at-risk students knows no limits. After 47 years in the workforce, this is a well-earned retirement. We wish her all the happiness she deserves in the next chapter of her life. Rick Boyd. Rick has had a rich career as a science teacher at Temecula Middle School. He has inspired countless students to go on and pursue careers in scientific fields. His passion for the subject and his commitment to students have certainly been a recipe for success. As he embarks on his next adventure, we wish him well and know that he will be successful in whatever he chooses to pursue. We will certainly miss working with him and also miss his sense of humor. Lisa Brown. I have known Lisa for the last 20 years. She has worked in my critical life skills class at different times during those years. She has shown that she has a heart for kids with special needs. In her many years of education, she has worked with various students and teachers. Within each setting, she has shown a capacity to adapt and give her all. Lisa will be missed at Chaparral High School. Gail Cantu. Gail, thank you for blessing the Alamos community with your many years of service as a speech and language pathologist. The passion you have for students is evident in everything you do. You have given a voice to our preschool students and their families, and our preschool program is forever grateful. Thank you for your years of hard work and for the devotion you have dedicated to our youngest learners. You are forever a part of their world and ours. May this new season of life bring you abundant joy, and may you be reminded often of your contributions in raising up this next generation. Sandra Cash. Sandra Cash began her career in the Temecula Valley Unified School District in 1989, and she has faithfully served the DMS community since the school opened in 1999. Sandy brought a wealth of knowledge and experience to her position, and she leaves behind difficult shoes to fill. We wish her the best as she begins her retirement. Juan Castro. Juan Castro is the nicest man you'll ever meet. His love for family, his faith, his character, he truly cares about everyone. He started at Rancho Elementary, then TVHS and CHS, taking special care of his students to ensure that they are learning in a safe environment and always respectful of one another. I remember when Darren Thomas passed away and he led us through a memorial service in the CHS stadium with the most beautiful things to say about a very difficult time. He always approached people with a greeting, a smile, a friendly chat. He never let anybody by him without something nice to say every day. I know he's looking forward to spending time with his wife, children, grandchildren, and his church, and many, many trips to Mexico. We will miss you, Senor Castro. Nina Cheek. Nina contributed much to the TVHS science department. She has taught just about every course within the field. She has always held students to high standards and believed all students can learn and apply science to their daily lives. She is especially known for her friendly manner with her colleagues. She will be missed in Building 700, and although retirement will be her next step, she will be missed as a valued educator and friend. There will be a vacuum in her absence, and we, the Golden Bear family, wish her all the best. David Condit. You can't talk about 5th grade at Red Hawk Elementary School without singing the praises of David Condit. Dave has been an integral part of the successful 5th grade team at Red Hawk for many years. The Red Hawk family will truly miss Dave, and we wish him all of his best years enjoying retirement. Linda Damewood. Linda has been part of French Valley Elementary since the beginning. She has spent years leading the special education team, offering her guidance and expertise. Linda's commitment, dedication, passion, and love for her students is unmatched. She works tirelessly, even in her last year, as she is often the first to arrive on campus each day. Linda is kind, patient, respectful, and loving to each and every student she works with. She has made a great difference and impact in each and every one of her students' lives. It has been an absolute pleasure to work with Linda Damewood. She is truly one of the best. Remember, Linda, once a flyer, always a flyer. Crystal Davis. As a Temecula Valley High School geometry expert, Crystal has been the geometry team lead for well over a decade. She is dedicated to her students, teaching, to geometry, to the math department, and to TVHS. She is tireless in her efforts to the point of staying in her room very late at night and then returning the next morning ready to take on new challenges. She is a passionate advocate for instruction in geometry. She will be missed by her colleagues and all those 10th graders at Temecula Valley High School. She will be enjoying her husband in retirement, and the two of them have plans to continue to travel and love on their grandkids. The 1400 building will not be the same at TVHS, and we are going to have to look for a new geometry lead. TVHS thanks Crystal for her leadership, consistency, and love. David Dempster. Dave is an extremely helpful teacher and colleague. He has always been willing to listen and offer advice and assistance of any kind. He spends a great deal of time and effort creating and freely sharing teaching materials. As an extremely knowledgeable teacher, he knows his math and is great at presenting it to his students. His students are always well prepared for future success in mathematics. We always knew a student was ready for AP Calculus if they had Dave for pre-calculus. He will be missed by his colleagues. Dave, we are all wondering where those artistic panels on the ceiling will go. Hopefully, we can keep them enshrined in your classroom. Dave will have many happy trails to enjoy on his motorcycle as he cruises the back roads and dirt trails of the West. Dave, you are one of the most caring and thoughtful people that has been at TVHS, and we wish you the very best in retirement. Karen Dillon. Karen started her TVUSD nursing career in August of 2000, but started her school nursing career with Los Angeles Unified School District in 1979. Karen's calm demeanor, collegial attitude, and commitment to providing optimum student care has endeared her to the staff, parents, and students. As a valuable and integral member of our health services team, Karen has brought with her a wealth of knowledge and experience to the elementary, middle school, and high school students that she supports. We will miss Karen's uplifting spirit, contagious smile, and the energy in which she serves TVUSD students. In Karen's own words, being a school nurse has been the most rewarding job, supporting our students and families and knowing that we made a difference. I have learned so much along the way and will miss my coworkers and fellow nurses. Karen will be greatly missed. We hope you enjoy your retirement as much as we enjoyed having you on our team. Tim Dunkel. Tim Dunkel is a teacher with many skills. From working in career technology education side of the curriculum to years spent as a physical education teacher, Tim has done it all. Tim blended his two curricular backgrounds to create and improve our data analysis system to track students taking the state physical fitness test. His system provided opportunities for students to be successful. We wish Tim health and happiness in his retirement. Sheila Ferguson. Sheila Ferguson started in the district in 2005 at Margarita Middle School, transferring in 2006 to Chaparral High School, and never looking back. She has been a dedicated library technician, navigating through changing job responsibilities with grace. Mrs. Ferguson was well known for her organization and hard work. She ensured that every student got what they needed, and that teachers had access to textbook teacher editions and computer labs. Her efficiency and attention to detail made sure that thousands of needed materials were given out to students. Mrs. Ferguson had the resources and answers for every student and staff who asked her for help. Mrs. Ferguson will be missed at Chaparral High School. She will be remembered by her favorite quote, "Laugh when you can, apologize when you should, and let go of what you can't change. Life is too short to be anything but happy." Patty Fullington. Patty Fullington leaves behind a legacy of caring deeply about her students. She has been an integral part of Rancho Vista High School for a number of years. No one works harder or stays later than Patty. She will always go the extra mile for a student. Her positive attitude and can-do approach will be greatly missed. Her family on the ranch wishes her well in the next chapter of her life. Eddie Garlejo. Eddie became a school bus driver after serving our country in the United States Navy. Following the Navy, he worked for the United States Postal Service. He joined TVUSD in March of 2013. Eddie worked as a driver serving the needs of special education students. He found pleasure in serving his students, and his students loved him. Eddie is quiet but very personable. He is quick-witted and can always make you laugh. Eddie will be missed. Michael Gross. Mike is probably the nicest person on earth. A truly kind individual who connected with students and always made his classroom inviting and supportive. Mike's love of geology and science was obvious to the students lucky enough to pass through his class. Mike is an incredible person, and his absence on campus will be noticed deeply. He is so passionate in teaching students not just science, but life. Although the phrase has been used for a basketball legend and another Mike, the phrase, "I want to be like Mike" is something we all say to ourselves after having opportunity to speak with him. Enjoy retirement, and all the best to you, Mr. Gross. Carmen Hardwick. Carmen Hardwick has been with the district for quite a long time now and given her heart and soul to her work, colleagues, and to our students. She is a founding member of Gardner Middle School, and in her position, she has been the backbone of support for literally everyone at Gardner. She is the tip of the funnel as most everything passes through her desk. Not only is she great at her job, she is equally as great at helping others to be great in their work. I once worked with a principal who said no one is irreplaceable. Well, if there ever was one, it would be Carmen Hardwick. Kurt Herbst. Kurt Herbst is one of the best educators I have ever had the pleasure to work with in my 20 years in the district. It has been my honor to work with him. For 16 years at Great Oak, our students have benefited from the rigor and relevance of his instruction. I have never seen another teacher with the variety of engagement strategies used in his classroom. His colleagues adore him for the passion, intellect, and humility he brings to the social sciences department. A veteran AP and IB teacher, Kurt has dedicated himself to preparing himself and his students for these high-stakes exams. Kurt serves as an instructor at UC Riverside for the AP Readiness Program, an AP Reader for the College Board, and an expert in the AP World and IB Religion curriculums. Kurt leaves a hole that can never be filled with his retirement. A member of the Wolfpack forever. Congratulations on your retirement, Kurt. Janelle Jers. Mrs. Jan Jers is an amazing educator who began teaching in 1986. She grew up in Redlands, California, and studied elementary education at San Diego State University. Jan has been teaching 25 years. Throughout her career, Jan has been a steadfast advocate for students, particularly those with special needs. As an RSP teacher at Tony Tobin Elementary, Jan has gone the extra mile for students and staff alike. She's always one of the first members to arrive at the school, and usually one of the last to leave. Jan has a heart of gold and is a pleasure to work with. She is a wonderful human who will be greatly missed. We will sure miss you, Jan. Claire Johnson. Claire has been a nurse for 41 years and has proudly served the TVUSD school community for 21 years. In that time, she has served as a site nurse at the elementary, middle, and high school levels, including her current role as District Health Services lead nurse. Claire exemplifies the rare combination of strong interpersonal skills, attention to compliance, excellent collaboration, and communication with all stakeholders. Her strong organizational and management skills and positive demeanor in all situations makes her an excellent role model and leader to all of our district nurses and health services personnel. This collaboration has created a cohesive and highly effective health services team, which provides excellent educational and positive experiences for all students. Claire, you will be deeply missed. You are truly a one-in-a-million person that can never be replaced. Enjoy your retirement. Raymond Johnson. Mr. Raymond Johnson started his educational career in Oregon in 1974. Throughout his career, he has held numerous positions, including being a varsity football and baseball coach, a high school teacher, dean, assistant principal, director, and assistant superintendent. Along the way, he has impacted countless students, athletes, teachers, support staff, and administrators. I first met Ray in 2004 when we were both principals who opened new high schools. I had no idea that life would bring us together 10 years later and afford us the opportunity to not only work as colleagues, but become friends. Ray and I both love the game of baseball, and in that world, it's common to refer to those players who have a complete skill set, hit, field, and run, as five-tool players. Professionally, Ray is a five-tool player, but even more importantly, he's a five-tool person. I wish you and your family the best in retirement. I and all in TVUSD are truly blessed for your years of service to our community. Christina Jones. Chris Jones has been a treasured member of our Vintage Hills family for many years. Through her career and dedication to teaching and learning, she has touched the lives of countless students and their families. And what a vital support she has been to her team. We truly appreciate Chris, and we are so excited for her as she opens a new chapter in life. We wish her the very best. Congratulations, Chris, on a tremendous career. Don Jones. Don Jones joined the Pumas in August of 2010. In his mostly continuous run with the Pumas, Don enjoyed success as a social science teacher, ASB director, coach, and voice of the Pumas. As a teacher, Don always did what was best for his kids and the Pumas. He would help in any way possible. All anyone had to do was ask. As ASB director, Don orchestrated some of the biggest and best events Chaparral has ever seen. We often joke that Don missed his calling when you would hear his voice over the PA in the stadium or the gym, and it gave us a distinct home advantage having him at the mic. Don exemplified Puma pride, passion, respect, integrity, determination, and excellence in his commitment throughout the years with the Pumas. I can speak for all of Chaparral in wishing Don all the best in his future and hopefully continue as part of the Puma Pride community. Gregory Jewell. Greg Jewell began teaching in Temecula in 1998 and has served the DMS community as a social studies teacher since 1999. He was one of the original teachers when the school opened. Through the years, Mr. Jewell has shared his passion for history with thousands of students. We wish him the best as he begins his retirement and spends more time with his grandchildren. Suzanne Jewell. Suzanne has worked tirelessly to support the special education students in this district. Her career has spanned many years of serving students as a speech and language therapist, as well as a program specialist. She works to ensure that students make progress to allow them to thrive in all settings. Her commitment and her work ethic are impressive. She is always thinking of innovative ways to support teachers, families, and students. The special education department will miss her smiling face, her sense of humor, and her ability to problem solve some of the most difficult cases. We will miss you, but know that you have grandbabies that will fill the void. Happy retirement. Mark Koshelak. I've known Mark for 20 years. He's an excellent teacher who demands performance from his students. His teaching style is very unique, and his classes are always engaging. The students love his class, and it shows when they progress through the years, still taking the next level language class, still earning awards, still using their Spanish. From teaching freshmen to adult night classes at MSJC, he's done it all, including spending a summer in China to teach English just to learn a new culture. 4 children, 2 grandchildren, his motorcycle, woodworking, playing basketball before school, always keeping busy, always off to somewhere. He will be missed. Dana Lewis. Dana Lewis started her TVUSD nursing career in 2012 as a sub-nurse and officially joined the TVUSD Health Services team in 2013. Dana has enjoyed her nursing assignments at both the elementary and middle school levels, where she has excelled at making positive and meaningful connections with students and staff. As an integral member of the Health Services team, Dana is well respected and sought out for her knowledge of school nursing initiatives and ability to educate staff and colleagues on mandates that support the health of all students. Dana and her husband look forward to retiring in St. George, Utah to enjoy the serene, natural beauty of the area. Dana's favorite quote is, "When faced with choices, choose happiness." Dana, you will be greatly missed, and we wish you all the best in the next phase of your life. Darlene Lovell. Darlene is a dedicated and passionate advocate for her students. She has worked to support students with special needs and accommodations so that they continuously feel supported and successful. She is a blessing to have work with our students, and we will miss her. Congratulations on your retirement. Catherine Manning. Katie has supported many school sites in the district. In fact, she's the longest tenured site secretary within TVUSD. She has a heart for kids and loves to go above and beyond for our students and staff. Thank you for your many years of support to TVUSD. Ben Markley. Mr. Ben Markley is an important member of the Tony Tobin staff and is well loved by all. Mr. Ben has been with TVUSD since 2002, serving as a custodian for Paloma Elementary from 2002 to 2005, and moving to Tony Tobin when it opened in 2005. Throughout his career with TVUSD, Mr. Ben has shined through the positive connections he makes daily. He can be seen greeting and high-fiving students at the gate in the morning and singing happy birthday to kids at lunch. Always the good sport, Mr. Ben and his decorated cart have been featured at many Friday flag ceremonies. Ben has a giant heart and is a pleasure to work with. He will be deeply missed at Tony Tobin. We wish him many years of enjoying family and free time. Thank you for everything you've done for TTES, Mr. Ben. Michelle Mars. Michelle Mars is an awesome teacher who joined Tony Tobin just this year. Cheerful and fun, she is a wonderful educator who has brought a wealth of experience to her students and the TTES team. Michelle has been all in as a member of the Trailblazers staff, even moving to Temecula to be closer to our school. Although Michelle has only been with us for a short time, she has made a big impact and will certainly be missed. Michelle, we wish you a wonderful and rewarding retirement. Rachel McGill. Rachel has worked with TVUSD since 1996. She started at PES and was a distinguished teacher at the elementary level, even piloting a unique 6th grade academy. She moved to the high school level and quickly became a highly respected English teacher at CHS. Mrs. McGill is a caring, wise educator whose room was always full of students, even at lunchtime. She earned the respect and attention of 12th grade students, which is often a monumental task. Her high standards and rigor and her engagement strategies push students to learn and show evidence of their learning at the highest levels. Mrs. McGill's contributions to her students and fellow educators have been vast and heartfelt. We wish Mrs. McGill happiness and peace in her retirement. She will be greatly missed. Anne Monroe. Anne has served alongside our students, working with them individually and in small groups to become the most successful students they can be. Anne has committed herself to finding ways to motivate and encourage students needing accommodations and additional supports to navigate their learning process. Thank you, Anne, for all that you have done for the students in your care. We wish you health and happiness in this next chapter. Congratulations on your retirement. Colleen Morrison. Colleen Morrison has worked at Chaparral High School as an instructional assistant since 2004. She has been a steady source of inspiration and encouragement to the students and staff that she works with. Mrs. Morrison never gives up on her students and greatly celebrates their successes. She is a strength and a resource for the general education and special education teachers that she supports. Mrs. Morrison's unwavering belief that all students can succeed and her kind support in the classroom will be greatly missed at CHS. Susan Nielsen. Susan's work as a counselor has impacted the lives of thousands of students. Her care and concern for each student she works with is evident in her attention to detail and her follow-through. Susan has supported her counseling colleagues and given her time and her resources whenever she can. Susan is always working to stay ahead of college and career readiness information so that she can impart this knowledge to her students and help them prepare for life after high school. We are deeply thankful for the years of service Susan has given to the Wolfpack. She will now have more time to spend with her family. Congratulations, Susan. Kimberly Knoll. Mrs. Knoll started her career in TVUSD 21 years ago, all 21 years at VRMS. She has worked tirelessly right along Mrs. Pablo's side, greeting students, helping them with their assignments, finding the right book for them to read, and chatting with them when they needed someone to listen. Every day she would walk in the office, a smile on her face, a friendly greeting to all around. When anyone, staff, students, or administrator needed anything, she was always there to volunteer and help in any capacity. She was always a team member, a part of the VRMS family. We will all miss Mrs. Knoll and wish her the very best of luck as she starts the next adventure in her life. Amy Orth. Amy Orth is an amazing teacher. Amy goes above and beyond to reach each and every student. She is innovative with lessons and engages students to love learning. Amy is a joy to all who know her. She always has a smile, her hand reached out to help, and the desire to make a difference in the profession. Amy contributes so much to the positive culture of a school campus. We wish her the best in her next chapter of bringing joy to others wherever she goes. Rita Pablos. Rita Pablos is a VRMS legend as our one and only VRMS librarian. How do we say goodbye to a lady who started her career 25 years ago in TVUSD and at the very beginning of VRMS? All of our students have been touched by this special lady, whether they are checking out their brand new textbooks at the beginning of the year or getting help on that special research project or being read to during her famous read-alouds. Mrs. Pablos is the epitome of a middle school librarian. Rita opens her library each morning, greeting all of our early risers, opening up this special place where they feel welcomed. At lunch, the students come in to read, play a game, or just chat with Mrs. Pablos and her staff. Everyone is accepted. Mrs. Pablos has given so much to VRMS, and although we are sad to see her go, we know that she will enjoy her children and grandchildren every single day. Good luck, Rita. We love you. Patty Jo Pisinich. I would like to personally congratulate you on your retirement from TVUSD. While you will be missed by all of us at Jackson, you certainly deserve your retirement. Your hard work and diligence have greatly benefited our students, staff, and community, and I hope that we never forget your stellar example of being a lifelong learner. Thank you for teaching us what it means to be a true educator, someone who never gives up and exemplifies a lifelong learner mindset. Retirement will surely offer you many new opportunities, which I know you will embrace wholeheartedly, just as you did at Jackson. You will always be a Coyote, so we will look forward to you returning to our pack if you find that you have time. We love you, and all our best wishes are with you. Denise Potter. Denise has been a warm, welcoming face in the front office since the day LES opened 15 years ago. She has played an integral role in creating the family atmosphere you feel when you walk through the doors. Her love of students, their family, and the staff will be greatly missed. Teachers and staff not only count on Denise for all things LES, but oftentimes you can find them turning to her for emotional and motherly advice. We wish her many happy travels and blessed days with her family. LES loves you. Caroline Powers. When you're the one soothing students who don't feel well, you need a kind soul. Caroline Powers has just that. Her calm, gentle way with students will be greatly missed. We are thrilled that she'll have more time to do some of her favorite things, including hiking, trips to Hawaii, and spending time with her grandchildren. We will miss you, Caroline. Linda Rhodes. Linda was a pleasure to work with. Linda worked her way up from clerk to Nutrition Services Secretary 3. During that time, she took on a variety of projects, and through her expert care and attention to detail, she helped the department grow and succeed. We all wish her the best in her next adventure and will greatly miss her eye for detail and her warm personality. Beverly Ring. It's hard to describe the impact that Beverly has had on the people who work on the maintenance and operation team. To say that she's been the heart and soul of our organization would be an understatement. Beverly has been our friend and confidant, and has certainly led the way to our accomplishments. Her presence will be sorely missed. We wish her the best as she explores this new adventure of retirement. Enjoy your retirement and that grandchild, and know that we are always here for you. Phyllis Sickles. Phyllis Sickles is an extraordinary person. She is unlike any other. The first time I met her, I knew she'd hold a special place in my heart. She gives her whole heart to everything she does. She lives in a world of managed chaos where everything has a place, and it is exactly where she puts it. She has poured her time into her classroom and supporting the rest of the staff with technology for years. Phyllis has been a strong member of the BES team for a long time, and she will leave a hole when she retires. But she is moving on to the next amazing chapter in her life, and we cannot wait to see what she does next. Phyllis, you will be missed far more than you could ever know. Congratulations, and thank you for every student and person you have impacted with your caring heart. You will always be a pioneer. Colleen Smith. Colleen Smith has been a beloved member of our Vintage Hills family for many years. She goes to great lengths to ensure that the needs of all her students are met, both academically and socially. Colleen cares for her students, their families, and everyone in our school family with her whole heart. In fact, Colleen was recognized as our 2020 Teacher of the Year, a well-deserved accolade. We are thrilled for her as she embarks upon this new journey. Congratulations, Colleen. Patty Smolinski. Vintage Hills loves our Patty Smolinski, and she loves our school family with every fiber of her being. Her genuine care for each and every person who walks through the doors of our school shows in every interaction, but mostly in her welcoming smile and open arms. Patty has left an indelible mark on the fabric of our school family. Vintage Hills Elementary School is a better place for having Patty Smolinski as our school secretary. What a blessing she has been and will continue to be to so many as she heads into a well-deserved retirement. We are so very happy for you, Patty. Congratulations on a most amazing career. Raymond Story. Raymond is a pleasure to be around. His smile and positive attitude are contagious. We thank him for his dedication to keeping our schools clean and ready for students to learn. Mr. Story, thank you and enjoy your much-deserved retirement. Robert Stratton. Bob has given so much to Temecula Valley High School and to the Science Department. Bob's commitment and contributions to the classroom, extracurriculars, and field trips for students is incredible. Bob worked extensively with ASB and supported extracurricular activities, and also was one of TV's original coaches. Mr. Stratton is one of the originals at TVHS, and his retirement is another indicator of the end of an era of our teachers who were present at TV's beginnings. Bob will always be a true golden bear, and his students, colleagues, and friends will deeply miss him. Randy Sullins. Randy has been a part of TVUSD for 27 years. In that time, there have been a lot of changes in our district. But through all of the changes and transformations, there has been one constant: Randy's contribution to the maintenance department. His easygoing nature and attention to detail have been a positive example to many of us for years. He was meticulous with his record keeping. If we installed a piece of equipment over 20 years ago, Randy would still have the installation instructions. He approached all his tasks with a measure twice, cut once attitude. Randy enjoys camping at Pismo Beach with his family, and now that he has more time on his hands, perhaps he'll enjoy one of his other favorite things, NASCAR. Randy retired in March. He is missed in the maintenance department, and we wish him all the best. Marcelino Tagle. Mark Tagle worked diligently to create a safe learning environment for all of our students and staff at Great Oak. He worked hard to build relationships with students and identify potential problems before they ever came to fruition. Supporting a comprehensive high school population of 3,200 plus students, we are thankful for Mark's ability to act quickly. Even during the most intense times, Mark was able to remain calm and ensure a safe environment for students and staff. We miss him. Enjoy the golf course and your retirement, Mark. James Taylor. James Jared Taylor III has been an art teacher at Chaparral since 2006. He has helped to grow the Chaparral Arts program, teaching all levels of art: Intro to Art, 3D Art, AP Studio Art, AP Art History, and more. Mr. Taylor's impact on the students at Chaparral High School was far beyond teaching in the classroom. He nurtured and developed blossoming student artists and worked tirelessly to support their craft. Mr. Taylor held yearly art exhibits, inviting students to show off their growing skills to their families and the Temecula community. Mr. Taylor worked tirelessly to promote his students, often emailing out a favorite piece of a student art on Friday to staff members. Mr. Taylor also helped AP students develop and submit art portfolios that earned them the highest AP scores. Mr. Taylor also enhanced the positive culture at Chaparral High School beyond his work in the art department. He was a staff sponsor of student clubs. Mr. Taylor's dedication to guiding students as they became artists and his many contributions to campus events will be greatly missed at Chaparral High School. Sharon Violante. Sharon has worn many hats during her time at TVUSD. She has been a part of our GMS, ELA, social science, and elective teams. Sharon stands out as a climate changer on campus. Her love for students and making a difference in their lives radiates from her. She is compassionate, always professional, strives to better outcomes for students she serves, and pushes others to never settle. Sharon is a lifelong learner and has often been the one volunteering to serve on committees and support various efforts around campus in order to better the lives and outcomes of our school community. She is a game-changing educator who will thoroughly be missed. Sharon, thank you for your positivity and for making a difference in the lives of all you have served during your career. Cheers to you in your new adventure in life. GMS will miss you. Diana Damon White. I can't imagine TVUSD without Diana Damon White. She has been invaluable in every position, from beloved teacher in TOSA to coordinator and director of assessment and accountability, otherwise known as the Data Queen. I don't know how anyone could fill her shoes, especially when she does her data dance. No one gets as excited as she does about our data. She is a treasure who will be missed. Cynthia Wing, thank you for your service to TVUSD. You can finally savor the savings that you've worked so hard for. Wishing you and your family all the best as you enter into a new phase of your life. May you enjoy the extra time that you'll be spending with them. Best wishes for you on retirement. Scott Risley. Scott Risley has been the heartbeat of Sparkman Alternative Education Center for many years. He has had a great influence on many of our school district's most challenged students. This year, the students at Rancho Vista High School proposed and voted to name the school's game room the Risley Recreation Room, aka the Riz. Scott's wisdom and experience will be greatly missed. Timothy Ritter. Mr. Ritter, the TVUSD superintendent since 2010, has had a remarkable career in education for over 30 years and has positively touched the lives of thousands of students and staff. He is a selfless servant leader who has made every decision through the lens of what is best for students. Mr. Ritter began his career as an award-winning science teacher, and as a natural leader, he was recruited to move into the administrative positions of assistant principal and principal. He served in TVUSD first as principal of Chaparral High School and subsequently opened Great Oak High School, where he proudly served until being asked to come to the district office as assistant and then deputy superintendent. In his tenure as superintendent, he has facilitated the district's continued ranking as the highest performing district in the county, earned numerous accolades for our schools as some of the best in the country, achieved significant increase in the number of students college and career ready, overseen the transition to the Common Core standards, led the implementation of professional learning communities, and much, much more. Most importantly, he has imprinted his heart within our schools and classrooms. He is a teacher to the core, inspiring, motivating, and mentoring in an incredibly compassionate, sincere manner. It is always obvious how much he genuinely cares for people, our most precious commodity. Thank you, Mr. Ritter, for your amazing leadership and love for TVUSD. Your legacy here will live on forever, and we are all better educators and people for having had the privilege to work with you. Ladies and gentlemen, the next superintendent of Temecula Valley Unified School District, Ms. Jody McClay.
As you have seen and heard today, we are blessed in TVUSD to have amazing people. From our classified support staff who ensure our schools are clean and ready, students are fed and arrive safely to school each morning, and so much more, to our teachers and administrators who ensure the very best teaching and learning is occurring every day, at school or in today's climate, at home. We are blessed. Students like Indiana remind us of our why, our purpose, what gets us out of bed each morning to come back and do it all over again with a smile. Those of you concluding your career in education today, we honor you. We thank you. We will miss you. But please know that your contributions and legacy live on in TVUSD. Just think back to any one of your many, many students or colleagues to know how much you have impacted and are valued. We wish you well in your next journeys, but please know that you will always be a part of the TVUSD family. On behalf of the Governing Board of Education, congratulations and thank you for a job well done. And now, without any further delay and in keeping with our ringing in retirement tradition, retirees, please stand and officially ring in your retirement.